Y'all got a new late night addiction. You ready for this? Because once we start talking, ain't no filter. Welcome to Two Peas in a Pie. Unfiltered and unapologetic. Powered by Swain Family Records. Where real conversations live. Real talk, raw truth, no filter. Hosted by Kay Yetta. The podcast where culture, music, relationships, and real life collide. Somebody gotta say it. Might as well be us. Every Monday night, the conversations get deeper. We talking music industry secrets, trending topics, relationships, independent artists, and all the stuff people scared to say out loud. No fake energy, no pretending. Just real conversations for the culture. If you're tired of fake podcasts, tired of scripted conversations, then welcome home. Two Peas in a Pie, unfiltered and unapologetic. Streaming live every Monday night. Tap in or get left out.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
I asked you first.
I'm doing good. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Unfiltered and Unapologetic. I'm Yetta.
And I am Kay.
Yes.
And we are here.
Shout out to Swain. Shout out to Swain family for giving us this platform. And today we are talking about soft life or survival. Which one you guys living? Which one are you living?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm definitely in survival. Definitely in survival.
Trying to get to the soft life.
Oh yeah, we're almost there, but it's definitely
almost there. Yeah.
Definitely survival.
We didn't I don't think we came up with the song for this.
Victoria. No, we have been so tired. We have not come up with the song. We have not. What we gonna talk? What have you seen lately in the music industry that you want to talk about? Hello. Thank you guys for coming on in. Yes.
Hi.
What have you seen lately in the music industry that you feel like you want to chime in on? Or
girl, to be honest, I ain't even really been scrolling through Instagram like that lately.
Right. And I feel like that's
to even talk about that for sure. But I don't know. I haven't really been on Instagram. So hey y'all, hey.
Coming in.
True enough.
Oh, they're already chiming in on the
topic. I love that. I love that. But no, I haven't really been looking on Instagram really and truly as far as like what everybody else is doing. Hi, Kelsey. Okay, as far as what everybody else is doing in their life, girl, because shit, I'm trying to survive my own life.
Not that I hear.
You hear me? So I don't really know as far as like the music industry goes, because it's not really much to me personally that's going on. I've been just really in tune with the Knicks game. The Knicks and the Spurs game, but now that that's over, and the Spurs lost, boo, tomato. I don't know how they did that. No, seriously, that was stupid. That was so stupid.
I should have sent in your video of when they lost, not this game, the last game. When that video I took of you, I should have sent that in so we could have watched that because she was angry. Supposed to be doing my hair. She was losing her mind. And I'm like, girl, like just do my hair. Come on. It's late at night.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I've been really doing though. But now that that's over.
I know that's my storm. And that's why we can really get back because
no, that you came up on your parlay. Man, I'm so glad I did not bet on the Spurs. I wanted to so bad. And I'm so glad I didn't. Hey, Tanaya. I actually was going to bet on that last game. But they didn't want to bet me. They would have came up. They would have definitely came up, but they didn't want to bid me. So,
well, I'm glad you
It is what
didn't
it
lose
is.
any money.
Huh?
I'm glad you didn't lose any money
Me too, girl, because I can't afford to
at all.
at all.
So you need to. Sometimes I think you be making impulsive decisions.
Hi.
I think you be making impulsive decisions talking about you was about to bid.
Well, I had a little look of encouragement, so.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad you did it.
Oh my gosh, y'all! My son's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy
Shout out
birthday,
to Sun.
son.
He'll be 15. Yeah, we celebrated him this past weekend. And honestly, I don't know if it was my party or his, but a time was had.
Yeah, they came up to where I work at, and they had a very, very good time.
Very good time. I was sent home.
Yes.
Oh, shout out to CJ. His birthday was yesterday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, CJ.
All the Geminis in the building. Oh my gosh, I've never met so many Geminis in my life.
Yes. Oh, tell her we said happy birthday. When we get close to that show, we'll give her a birthday shout out.
Make sure
that's not next week. That's the week after next, isn't it? Yeah, we're getting closer to it. Yeah. We'll give her a birthday shout out. Don't let us forget.
Yeah.
So we can shout her out for her birthday.
Yes, because these Geminis are taking over. I feel like everywhere I look, somebody is a Gemini.
Yes. Now I heard, Victoria, don't do that. Don't do that. Because Kay put me out. She sent me home.
I did. As I should. Because we're not going to even get into... They was about to get put out the minute they got there. Let's start off with that. I was ready to put them out the minute they got there. Girl, your birthday is not tomorrow.
I'm over here about to say happy birthday.
No, that is mom.
I know. When you said that, I figured that's who that was.
Yes,
yeah.
But, yes, I did have to put her out, rightfully so. If y'all saw the stuff that I was dealing with and mind you, I'm also working. So I had to, I couldn't do both. She had to go. It was either going to be me put her out or security was going to put her out. One of the two.
Yeah, she sent me home. But it was the best decision ever because that sleep I got was great. Needed that.
Annoying.
I needed that.
I took a whole video of her so she could know exactly how she was freaking acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it had been so long since I had went out.
But you know what? We're not going to know. I don't want to hear that.
And I figured I could still handle my liquor the same way, but obviously not. Yeah, see, it was liquor encouragement, and I figured I could handle my liquor the same way, but it's been so long since
we had a talk for 2 weeks, and I told you wasn't. So don't irritate me on this nice platform that they blessed us with, because the next day I literally did not talk to her for hours because I was so upset with her.
Yeah, she didn't talk to me for a long time, and I didn't even know how to take that because we don't go without talking to each other. So
that's what I thought too until I couldn't call her the night before. Ask her about that. Aww. Right. Ask her about how if something happened to me the night before, she wouldn't even know until she got up the next morning. And she want to bring up stuff. I told you leave that alone. It just been a while. We had a whole plan, and we did. The plan was like this, and it's like you got outside and you went. Like,
oh my god, yeah, that was a lot.
I knew she was messed up when she was letting that hair go all over her head. I kept saying, "Fix your hair." You're about to irritate me. Fix your hair. I said, I know where this is going. Oh no, I'm not even drunk. Whenever she don't say the whole thing, like, I'm not drunk, no, for real. When she said, I'm not, you know she lying. That's one.
CJ, you saw me?
Yes, he tried to wake you up.
No, seriously.
Yes, he came and he was like, I can't believe you did this on my birthday. Yes.
He said that?
Mm-hmm. CJ telling you know, he was going to tell. He definitely did. He said, now she did this. Hey, baby, how are you?
No.
Yeah. Almost the whole Harold's was outside looking at you.
For real?
She said, that's what she always said. I not. Whenever she lying, I not. No, I not sad. I not. Just what's you lying for?
Don't even know how to lie for real.
I can't even get all the words out to lie. I'm not drunk. I'm not, sis. I'm not drunk. And then she's shaking her head. I said, the more you shake your head, I'm not gonna believe you. Like, stop. Fix your hair. Because she's about to irritate me.
I was snoring?
No, he's being dramatic.
Hey, you're lying now because I don't even snore.
He was being dramatic. He's being dramatic. No.
Well, a time was had. I had fun celebrating my son's birthday. You know, because it's a celebration for me too. Because that's when I became a mom. So
not on that day, though. Not on that day. You do that tomorrow. That was not your day.
Dang, but no. But
we did have a time, and I did enjoy them being there. Yanni was there. We had a really good turnout, actually.
We really did. It was a very, very good turnout. Better than I expected, to be honest.
Yeah, and we couldn't do it.
Son is a little antisocial. So when people show up for him, I'll be like, dang, okay. I like this.
They did show up for my boy.
Yeah, they showed up for him.
They was stepping. Everybody looked handsome. Everybody looked nice.
Yes.
It was her party. She thought it was.
Well, I actually sat down most of the time, and I didn't get up to the end. So
yeah, you didn't get up until the hair started getting messed up, and you was trying to dance. And I said, the kids are here, and he was like, oh yeah. I said, they about to leave. By that time, girl, you was already done.
I was out of it.
I think you really messed up when you went outside and that air.
That's what I said. Had I stayed inside, I would have been okay.
Yeah. I don't know what you was going out there for anyways.
I was walking everybody outside.
No, you should have said, y'all go ahead, Kay, walk them out. Let me stay right here. I was right there by the door. I could have ushered them onto their cars.
Yeah. But either way, it was a good time. Everybody had fun. I appreciate you for pulling that through for me because I know I gave you hell trying to make sure everything was good for that. So I really, really appreciate you as always. And I love you so much. And Son had a good time. So that was our weekend. That was our weekend for sure. We had a great time celebrating birthdays.
So tired. We're tired though.
Yeah, very much.
You're not young like you used to be.
It takes 48 hours now to recover.
No, it's like one day you woke up tired and you just never recover. You just never feel. There's never a day I feel I get up and I say, oh, I don't need any more rest.
Yeah.
I never said that. No. Yeah. I can go back to sleep right now. I can go back to sleep. But yeah, it was a great time. And
it was a good time.
It was.
It was a good time. So now you want to go ahead and get into our topic?
You sure can.
Girl. Soft life or survival mode? Dog it, I wish I can get into that soft life. I ain't lying.
No, seriously. It's almost there.
I'm not lying. As soon as I feel like I'm there, it's just like, oh, we're gonna run it back. We'll run it back again. Don't you worry.
She's not running it back that hard. It's gonna be a little one too. Not the whole 9.
Not that hard. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that again. No, seriously. But no, I just feel like every time I'm almost there at that soft life, it's just like life just knocks you upside the head again, and it's just like you back at square one trying to figure everything out.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, I feel like I've been in survival mode. For a long time.
Yeah.
For a very, very long time. Probably ever since I moved out of my mom's house. Seriously, because I moved out of my mom's house as soon as I graduated from high school. I wasted no time.
Right.
I graduated in May of 2009. In June of 2009, I was moving into my own place. I was over it.
Right.
I had to go. And then, too, my mom, like I've talked about before, she's a much older lady.
He know he is irritating.
CJ, you're so irritating.
So irritating.
But yeah, I moved out of my mom's house in June of 2009. And, she's a much older lady. So a lot of things with her was so strict. And I've talked about that before. I've talked about it being hard to just kind of be myself and being free and, giving myself space to make mistakes.
Right.
I never had room to make mistakes. So when the chance presented itself and I was old enough to get my own place, I was out of there. I left, not knowing how hard it was going to be. Right. For me to survive on my own, for me to pay my own bills and still eat and, still do all the things that I was doing before I moved out. But for me personally, I didn't do much when I was at my mom's house. So for me, it was just like not much is going to change, except I do have the freedom to do it if the opportunity comes.
And presents itself.
You know what I'm saying? And presents itself. Yeah. So I kind of been in survival mode since then. And kind of had to make some hard decisions on paying these bills.
I truly understand, because it's like
these bills.
You think it's like when you think life is going good, right? It's always something. Every day, it's always something.
Always something.
Always
and
something.
Your job is never paying you enough.
No.
It's never paying you enough. I thought about this the other day. I was at the gas station. And I remember when I was younger, probably like early 20s. Mm-hmm. And at that time, I think I had like Chase bank account or something like that or whatever. But anyway, I remember that I used to plan or when I would get gas, right? Mm-hmm. Like, this is when I'm going to get gas because Chase will let me overdraft. Mm-hmm. And every time I spent all the money out of my account, whether it was on bills or whatever the case may be, I knew that I can go to this specific gas station and put my card in the machine and they would let me overdraft my account to get the gas. And I would do that every single paycheck.
Right.
Just so that I can have gas to last me until my next paycheck. And I was thinking about that earlier this week when I was at the gas station. I was like, dang, it's crazy what people do or, how people survive in the decisions they make to survive. Because I would have to do that every single paycheck. I would have to overdraft my account just so that I can make sure that I have gas to get myself. And this was before I had Elijah.
Right.
So this is me by myself.
If you have kids doesn't mean life isn't hard. I feel like
right.
Everybody. I feel like the kids just
add on to it.
Yeah. Now you gotta not only feed yourself, like you could drink a bottle of water and go to bed. Like, like I ain't got the money, let me drink this water, get full and go to bed. But when you have another mouth to feed, now you gotta figure out, what you're gonna do.
Right. Oh, you did? See? Yes, it was definitely a thing. Yes.
I think, over time, survival mode, you don't really ever come out of it. It just gets easier, right?
Right.
So it's just water, girl. Sometimes you gotta drink that water and go to bed. Close the eyes real hard. When you ain't got no money, you close the eyes. You can't think about no food.
Or eat that pack of ramen.
And sometimes you don't even have that.
Yeah.
But turn that water on from that faucet. And she said, where's this gas?
Right. They don't have it. They don't do it anymore. Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Because like now you look back and you're like, man, I used to do that. But you say you're still in survival mode. So I feel like it got better over time, right? But you still feel like what you're doing is never enough. It's never enough.
Right. Right.
She's talking about what? It's never enough. So I just feel like with that, like, we have to start making plans. So like, I feel like right now we run around with like chickens with our heads cut off, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, as long as I get from day to day, I'm okay. As long as I get from A to B, I'm okay. But it's like, do you want to do that your whole entire life?
Right.
Or do you want a life whereas you get up in the morning
and you don't have to check your bank account
and you make a latte and then you go do yoga? Oh, hi, Nana girl. How are you? And then after you go from yoga, you go get your feet done. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just so many things. Oh, I need to get those books, cousin. You have to send them to me. We definitely will read that. But it's like, you know, I feel like that's like when you're relaxed. What you saying?
No, I was looking at his comment. The more you make, the higher the bills get. That's not a lie. That is so serious.
Yeah,
that's so serious.
I think that's more of the person.
Yeah.
Right. Because now instead of like living kind of how you were living, you're like, oh, I make more.
I can do more.
I can do this. But then what you don't realize is instead of staying where you are, unless it was like raggedy, right? Instead of staying where you were and like, okay, let me build up this money, let me do this, let me do that. And a lot of this, I blame it on we don't have financial literacy. I think that's
we don't. And we don't.
I think we just constantly spend and spend and spend. And then it's like, dang, I spent all that money when you could have been doing other things with that money to help you get to the soft life. So a lot of survival mode, I feel like it's us.
It definitely is. And I talked to my mom about that one time, right? Because I'm just like, girl, you talk to me about teenage pregnancy, you talk to me about having sex, you talk to me about all this other stuff, but girl, you ain't never sit me down and talk to me about having financial literacy, about how to spend money, how to save money, you know what I'm saying, what my credit should be, you know, how to keep my credit good, how to build my credit. Like, we've never had those conversations before. So with me moving out at 18 because I can't take your strictness anymore, I'm trying to figure life out really by myself, and I've messed up. I mean, I haven't had to move back, but
it's really messed you up a lot. Yeah. And I feel like also with the older people, a lot of them didn't know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's why didn't they teach us that in school? Because that is such a top thing that we need to know. That number controls your life. That number controls your life. And if you don't know how to maintain that number, oh my gosh. Like, I won't say who it was, but fraud was done on me, right? And my credit score was trash, but it wasn't trash because of me. It was trash because of the person that did the fraud on me. So it was just kind of like, and I didn't know that it was that bad until I start trying to go get this. I start trying to go get that. And they're like, oh, you need a deposit. You need a deposit. And I'm like, but I didn't do this. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do this, and this is not fair. And I used to always make a joke like, I'm surprised I don't have to give deposits to buy groceries.
Mama said it wasn't.
It wasn't my mama. It wasn't my mama. Yeah, it wasn't. We had to make that clear.
Because don't play with my mama.
My mama, it was not her. It was not her. It was a past relationship. And she was the one who actually found out it was happening to me.
Yeah.
And them mamas be so vigilant. I think it's because they've been in survival mode themselves. Like when I went back home, she was like, she's like, are you applying for credit? And I was like, no, I ain't applying for no credit. And she was like, somebody's applying for credit in your name. And I'm like, why are they doing that? Mind you, at this time, I'm pregnant. Like, I'm just emotional. Why are they doing that? So then we pull it. We figure out who it is. We call the police. The police ain't do nothing. I wanted them to go get that mother sucker right now. Right now.
Yeah.
Go get them. And he's talking about, well, how you know it's them? The evidence is there. It's all there. Oh my God, I was so heartbroken. I cried, and I was pregnant too. I literally cried for like weeks about that, because why would you do that to me? And then my credit was all the way like 400, 300 something. Yeah, it's knocked stuff through the ground.
Yeah, they tell you down.
Took me for everything that I had and what I didn't have. And that right there, why she laughing? That really put me in survival mode, because when it was time for me to get a place, when it was time for me to do things on my own, like I had disputed it. He irritates me so bad. And she talking about, I was standing there looking at her like, what you want me to do? I was heartbroken about that. I was I couldn't get a library card. I couldn't get nothing. That was the thing. That started my survivor mode, when I couldn't get nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. And now my credit is going up. Today we're at 680. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God.
We moving on up.
It took time, and it took time to learn. Okay, let me pull my credit report. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me look at this. Let me look at that. It took time to know that. And like we were saying earlier, when we get paid more on the job, Victoria said something. She said, oh, the police was looking at us. Oh, yeah, it was. She said every time she makes more money, she subscribed to more things.
Right.
That's another problem we have. We have too much stuff that we can subscribe to in this world.
But everything is a subscription. Everything is a freaking subscription nowadays.
Everything. But it's like
$10.99 coming out of your account.
It's like, do you need that though? Do you need that?
That's true, because I got Prime Video that I don't watch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't never turn on Prime. Stars, I don't watch. I ain't never turn on the stars. So that's so true. You get to purchasing stuff and buying stuff, and
because you have the money. And then it's like when something happens, I feel like we don't do savings anymore, rainy day savings, because we subscribing to everything. We're subscribing to everything. I feel like we have to start making routines for ourselves. We have to start, and I say us because I need to do this too. This is not just for anybody else. Making a routine for yourself. Setting up your day the night before. Like, okay, tomorrow, these are the things that I need to do. This hour I need to take for myself. And tell them, don't nobody call me. Don't no kids ask me what to eat. Like, we need to start doing those type of things. I feel like that will move us into the soft life. Because if you don't start preparing for the soft life, right? And you just always going, running around like a chicken with your head cut off.
Right.
Running around like a chicken with your head cut off.
I got you, sis.
How are you ever going to move into the soft life if you never start preparing yourself for it? You get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like we never prepare. We put ourselves in survivor mode a lot with a lot of the things. And I always, I have my own cleaning business, guys. And whenever I go into somebody's house to declutter, my questions are, do you need this? If they tell me yes, when's the last time you used this? If you can't come off the top of your head and say, I wore it last week, we getting rid of it. So those are the things that whenever you about to subscribe to something or buy something that why do I need this? What do I need this for? Because I know a lot of people who have shopping problems. I wasn't going to say any names, but thank you.
Me.
I will call her. Why is you at Rainbow? No. I just need to. And I feel like she buys reasonable things though. Like that, we will say that.
Right.
Very reasonable with her clothing, but it's also like you don't need that.
I do.
You don't need that. You don't need that. Yeah. See, Mike, now you maxed out it on the first day.
On the first day? Oh, you were going to town.
You was. But I feel
swipe.
I feel like if our, like, parents or an advisor, if somebody never sat you down and told you these things.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? My mom did give me a first community credit union, and I did have a credit card, and I had paid it off and everything. So before that person had knocked my credit down, I had a credit card. I had paid on it. I was about, I think, like 17, 18 when that happened. And I knew about credit. So I'm thinking he was talking about like $1,500, girl, $300. Yeah, you can spend that in a day real quick. But if we don't start teaching our kids those things, we're never gonna break the cycle of survival mode. Because I feel like there's men in survival mode. That's not just a woman thing, There's men in survival mode. So I feel like we have to start breaking it. We have to start teaching our kids like this. We need to do this is this is what's going on. We got to start teaching our kids. Like little financial classes with them. I wish they had like kids financial classes. Like, did you ever do in school, what was it, junior achievement?
I did.
And I feel like they were trying to teach us, but they wasn't straightforward. Like,
yeah, I did.
Yeah, they used to have us building the little houses and stuff. They should have said, this number will ruin your life. Make sure it stays at 800.
And you know what's so funny about that? Like, I remember back in school, and I don't know if the kids still do that these days, but we had went on a field trip to, I forgot what the place was called, but anyway, it's like a little city. Right. And in that city, you have the bank, you have the grocery store, you have like houses and things like that. So the purpose of the actual exercise and the purpose of the field trip is for you to go there. They give you a job and they say, this is your job. This is what you do. This is how you pay your bills. First of all, it wasn't weekly. You need to relax. This was like, I won't even say, this was like elementary. So this was like early.
Like y'all went to
what was that? Museum? No, it wasn't the Children's Museum. It was, I think it was called Exchange City back when I went. I think that's what it was called. But anyway, and they kind of try to teach you, but like I said, this was like elementary. We hadn't did anything other than that in middle school or high school, but in elementary,
junior achievement, you didn't do that in junior high? Oh, okay, yeah, we did junior achievement in junior high.
No, and we went to on this field trip, and it was so funny because I was the banker, so I was dealing with all the money. I was dealing with all the money. I was giving the kids their money. This is what you'll have in your account. This and that and the third. So I was dealing with the money. I'm very good with it. But I still didn't have the knowledge that I needed to. CJ, please. Please. This was back when HISD was about something, though, for real. This was before they started doing all the budget cuts and all that other extra stuff. And I went to Lockhart Elementary. Shout out to Lockhart in Third Ward, Texas. But yeah, and we did that. But I feel like that was the only real exercise or learning experience that I had. See, Exchange City. Yes, that's exactly what it was called. See, I knew it. But
okay, I never heard of that.
Yeah, we went to Exchange City.
Is it still around?
It is still around. I just don't know if the kids still go there. I seen it on social media once before. That some of the kids were going there, but I don't think it's something that HISD does anymore for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, we went to Exchange City, and they have jobs, they have grocery stores, they have banks, they have all kind of stuff. It's just like a mini city, and they try to teach you how to survive, how to live in a mini city. You know what you need to make to what you need to spend on groceries. You know what you need to save for your light bill and your water bill, and they have the different areas where you go pay your bills and stuff like that. But again, that was in elementary. We didn't go no further than elementary after that.
Yeah, but you don't even remember none of that.
All I remember was being the banker. I do remember being the banker because I've always been good with numbers. Math is my favorite subject. I always been good with numbers. But that's all I really remember when it comes to financial literacy and being able to manage your money. And even to this day, at my young age, I still...
The way you had to pause that was crazy.
My young age, I still have a hard time managing money. You know, trying to figure out what I need to save, or if I could just spend this because I'm gonna get it. You know, I'm gonna get it back. You know, for a long time.
That is the worst mentality to have. Oh my God, and I have it too, and it's so bad.
It is. So bad. And I used to really live off of YOLO. When Drake came out and he said YOLO, you only live once. That's all I used to say. YOLO, forget it. I only live once. If I die, somebody else gonna spend my money anyway.
That's true.
Somebody else gonna spend it. So I might as well just spend it while I'm here on things that I want. Right. And I don't want to pay bills all the time. So a payment plan would be happy to see me every single time.
Please.
A payment plan hates to see me coming because I'm coming. If I could payment plan it, I'm going to payment plan it.
ASAP. That is hilarious. That's hilarious.
But again, that's me just being in survival mode because I just felt like, okay, if I could payment plan this and I could spend half money on this, then I could spend the other half on Afterpay for real, or seriously, or then I could spend the other half on getting groceries or getting something else that I need. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because again, another mentality that I have, and it's probably not a good one, you know, I've been trying to get out of it, is that bills gonna always come, baby. They don't stop. They always coming. As soon as you pay something, it's gonna come right back. You know what I mean? So you're never getting rid of them. So payment plan them, child.
Get them out your hair.
Get them out your way. just do just enough so the people can stop calling you. So the people stop calling you.
Your lights don't get cut off.
That do just enough. But no, seriously though, I really try. I really am trying in this new season of my life to get that mentality out of my head because I want to be able to. They come so fast. I want to be able to get ahead of my financial problems and my bills and things like that. I want to be able to do that. And I feel like once I'm able to do that, then I can live that soft life that I want to live for sure.
Right. Do you feel like in your relationship, your survival mode, has it ever messed up any of your relationships?
I don't know if it messed up the relationship, but I do feel like...
Or maybe put a strain on it.
I do feel like it has put a strain on it. And I'm saying that because I've been approached about it in a relationship. You know, I've been approached about it in a relationship, and it was more of like, you know, you're not by yourself anymore, you know. You don't have to figure out everything by yourself, you know. You don't have to figure out when you're going to pay this or when you're going to pay that by yourself because you're not by yourself anymore. Like, you don't have to do everything on your own. But it's just that's all I know.
God dog it, not here with the divorce.
I got hit a God dog it. They just do you so bad. But that's important not to be able to access the funds because if I could touch it, I'm gonna touch it.
If I can get to it, it's gonna get spent.
Yes, hello payment plan. But yeah, but it definitely has became a topic in a relationship of mine before. And it was just more of like, you don't have to do everything by yourself, And I'm pretty sure that was my partner trying to take me out of survivor mode, like, because you're not out here surviving by yourself. Like, you have help. I'm here. Lean on me. You know what I'm saying? Depend on me, but that survivor mode been in my system for so long. Like,
Right. You
it's
can't.
hard.
It's hard to turn it off.
It's hard to turn it off. It's hard to turn it off, and it's not me just wanting to be a independent woman all the time.
Right.
It's not that I just want to be that all the time, because I want to live a soft girl era. Like, I want to be in my soft life era. I definitely do. It's
Right.
just that's just what's in me,
Right.
and it's been in me for so long. I just don't know how to turn it off for real.
Yeah.
And I'm old school. I have a tablet that I write everything down in. How much it is, what it costs, what I need, how much that costs.
With pen and paper.
With pen and paper, yes. With
You
pen
might
and
as well
paper.
pull a typewriter out and start typing.
With pen and paper, yes, I do. I have a calendar, and then I have a note section, and it'll tell me what this and this is due, when it's due, and how much it is. And
Okay,
then
and in that, right? I love that for you, because that's a good thing to do. But in that, how much of that time do you say, okay, this day I'm gonna take this day out for myself, whether it's just lounging around, whether it's just, an hour, whether
see, me and my brother, we connect. Yes.
whether it's just that, that time, because you can have all that bill. But when have you, and then basketball. But when have you taken the time to say, okay, this day I have nothing to do, maybe work, but after that, that time is for me. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because yes, it's hard, but you have to do it. Like, you get what I'm saying? You have to force that. And now that you tell me you write stuff down, you need to write down self-care time, self-love time for this hour, my son, or whoever is going to be calling your phone or texting your phone and disturb you for this hour. Don't call me.
Right. I think now I just kind of like fit it in where I can, and for me in this exact moment is more of what, for me, self-care for me right now is just getting some sleep.
Right.
It's just me going to sleep. And then every now and then I'll go take myself out to eat, I've learned how to do that. I've learned how to just go sit at a restaurant by myself, put a little TV show on, eat my meal, enjoy my meal, and not be interrupted by everybody else and what everybody else needs from me or out of me in that exact moment. Just kind of block everybody, So I've learned how to do that too. But for me, self-care is getting in that bed and rubbing my feet together, turn that fan on. Hi.
Right. So I'm saying I get that right now, but I feel like that's just right now for you. That's just right now. When is it that we're going to put in things for ourselves that we want to do for ourselves? So while you have all them bills on that calendar, when is it? Because for me, I'll be like, okay, this day I'm going to go do this. Like, it's mental for me. I don't write stuff down because my memory is pretty good. For you, when is in that calendar, it's going to be like, okay, this day.
I don't have it.
So we need to start
you can never look at my calendar and it's going to say this day and this specific time, I'm going to take some time out for myself. And I just don't have it. I don't have it.
You don't have the time, or you don't have it written down?
I don't know when it's going to happen. So whenever I can't write it down because I don't know when it's going to happen because there's so much going on. So for me, it's just like whenever I do get the time and it's like, oh,
which is very rare that you do. But I know that there's times that you can do it because I talk to you all the time, right? So you're saying that you don't have the time. Like, I don't know your schedule. I know you have the time.
And
I
not
know
try
you
to.
had a time. I know you had a time. That's why I'm
Mhm.
saying this. So we trying to move into our soft life era.
What I got to do? I'm going to sleep after this. I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
she already told
I
me that
already
before
said that.
she was going to bed. Yeah. Yes.
I'm going
But
to bed.
you have the time. I just feel like you don't put in the effort for the time. Me too. And this is for me
That's
too.
true.
This is not for
That's
you.
very true.
You don't put in the effort. So it's like, I know you got the time.
Mm-hmm.
I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know what you do.
Yeah.
I know when you
That's
are.
true.
I know. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying it's like, we can't keep doing the same thing over and over. Like that's what this is about. Like we don't want to be in survival mode anymore. Like, so it's like, what is the plan to take us out of here?
Yeah.
We have to start putting into place soft life things
Right.
because when your person does come along, okay, yeah, I've been doing this and I do this, da da da. I've been doing this and I've been doing that. You not fully in like
Yeah.
like you constantly on the go. I also feel like a lot of times when you say, oh, I just go with the flow, that's so chaotic. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so
It
chaotic.
is. It is. Yes.
It's so chaotic instead of knowing, okay, Monday, this is what my day looks like. You
Yeah.
got podcast Monday after work. And then after that, even if it's sitting out reading a book or something, like something like
Which I definitely want to get back into. I've talked about that before.
You said you read books, and what was the other thing you used to do?
I can't remember. I just know I definitely talked about getting back into reading books again.
Yeah.
Now, we were supposed to go to Barnes and Noble to give me a couple of books, and we never made it.
We was on our way there. We were supposed to go after we ate crawfish. And then we ate crawfish and we drank a little drinky drinks. And then Barnes and Noble never came. They was actually closed when we got there. So but hold on, rewind, because this is what I talk about, how she don't get ready on time. This was another day that I was ready and I was waiting on her for hours. And she's never on time. And that's why we didn't make it to Barnes and Nobles. So while she's sitting here trying to make it seem like it was my time. We never made it. It was because that day she took all day to get ready.
I did.
All day to get ready.
I did.
And yeah. And so I feel like now that's one thing this week that you need to do. You need to make it to Barnes and Nobles.
I am. I'm gonna put that in my tablet.
What day are we doing that? Because I know it can't be tomorrow.
It can't be tomorrow.
Unless you go on your lunch break.
It'll be. We can do that. I'm gonna do it Wednesday after work.
Wednesday after work.
I'm gonna go to Barnes and Noble. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna browse through the adult fiction section because that's what I want to read. And I'm gonna find
nasty books.
Don't judge me.
Why do you want to read freaking nasty books? I'm thinking you about to go get something. I'm not judging you, and this is not shaming. But we already get called a freaky frog. And you talking on this podcast and say you want to get freaky nasty books.
Not necessarily like those kind, but Chronicles of some spicy novels. Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
Well, don't get with her no freaking nasty books up here.
CJ, come on, bro. Don't. I wrote it down.
I can't believe we doing freaking that. No. We're not doing freaking nasty books on here. I couldn't believe it. So you going Wednesday to find you a freaking nasty book.
Adult fiction is the correct term.
A freaking nasty book.
And then
you're gonna say something like the mind of a business owner.
We went from self-help to dating time.
She gonna take us there every time. Oh, Larry said his book not a freaking nasty book. Okay,
Okay.
send us your book, Larry. Send us your
Okay,
book.
yes.
But no,
I'm gonna make
seriously.
sure when this video is over, I'm gonna go back to this link and I'm gonna look at all y'all suggestions and I'm gonna write them all down so that when I go to Barnes and Noble, I'm gonna pick out my book and then I will show y'all on Monday. Back up on the Zane. I love Zane. Zane and Sister Soldier. Love them. But
I heard those books were really nasty.
They are really good though. Sister Soldier is a very good author. Okay. I love her down.
So we're gonna start a book club, and each week
we should definitely do that.
Yeah, we read one,
and we should make it a segment on the show.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
We could do that.
Okay, make sure you don't get nothing too freaky nasty because I don't want to be on that.
I don't. It's just
you get the book and I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
So Wednesday night, you gonna get the books for us.
I'm gonna go get the books. Yes. I'm gonna choose 2. I'm gonna start off with 2.
Well, just tell me, and I'm gonna get the phone to read it to me. You ain't gotta buy me one. I'm just gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it on the audio.
I'm gonna get my book and I'm gonna sit out on my balcony, put my feet up with my wine, and I'm gonna read my book.
Yes,
that's gonna be my self-care time.
See, and that's how we got to start planning.
Yes.
You can't just say, I fit it in, I get it where I can get in, because when you say that, it never gets done. It never gets done. It never does. Yeah.
You're right.
I'm trying to get out of survival mode because baby is retired. If you're tired of being in survival mode, drop what they gonna drop in the comments. Drop a sleepy emoji in the comments. There we go, because we tired.
We so tired. I'm so tired. Freaky frogs.
That is Yetta. I thought we were gonna get a regular book. Adult fiction. Trying to be girl freaky nasty books.
Going straight over there. As soon as I get in there, I'm gonna go to the clerk. I'm gonna say, ma'am, I don't need to browse the whole store. Direct me to the adult fiction, please.
To the freaky nasty books. I'm coming in there with you.
Yes, we're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna vlog this.
We're gonna have a good time. Yes, and then we'll show you guys on Monday what we picked. Because she's coming with me, then we're gonna pick something together.
I'm gonna just be there for moral support. I don't want nobody to think I'm in here to get freaking nasty books.
Nothing gonna ban us.
I'm gonna record it so y'all can see our little video.
Yeah.
See, everybody said it's tired. They tired. We gotta get out of survival mode, guys. But life just be life, and sometimes you can't help it. But I also feel like this: if you have a gift that God has given you, don't get distracted. If you have a gift that God has given you, also you need to use that gift to get out of survival mode. You definitely. You need to use that gift to get out of survival mode. So a lot of times we work for a lot of people and we build other people's businesses when we could be building our own business, when we could be doing things for our own self and creating the wealth that we need for us and our family. While we going to a job, getting up every day and the paycheck is going out, these people are constantly, that's right, we need finance literacy books. Not freaking nasty books, that's right. But constantly we get up every day and we build somebody else's dream. Yeah. And I know so many people who are in the comments on this podcast who have side hustles, but we hustle so much for the person we get up every day and we go to work for. We forget to hustle for ourselves, for our own business, to build our own business, to be our own business owners, because there could be a day where we do have a soft life, where you're sitting on the couch and the most you're doing is answering the phone saying, okay, we have this issue already. Let me resolve that, versus you going out and hustling and bustling every day and your dog tired.
Yeah.
And the money is not adding up.
Yeah.
The money's not adding up. So everybody on here, whatever side hustle you have, whatever gift God has given you, use that. Yetta can do hair like I don't know what. really, my girl wouldn't even have to work as hard.
Seriously.
If she could really do 2 heads and be done.
Done for the day. No,
For the
seriously.
day. She
Seriously.
really could. And she wants to go to school to be a nurse. She could
Yeah.
really do the 2 heads, be done for the day.
Yeah.
Over. And still have time to go to nursing school and things. But sometimes I feel like we are scared to jump out on faith. We are scared to take that.
I am.
I know.
Speak for
I
myself.
mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, you know. But it's like we're all scared to jump out on faith, and you know, and feel like, you know what, I'm building this person's dream. Let me put mine aside. I feel like that's what we do a lot of time.
Right.
That's what we do a lot of time, and it's just like
working for the slave master.
That the slave. Okay, slave master is crazy.
Seriously, just modern day slavery. Dog it.
Everybody's slaves now.
Seriously. Clocking in, clocking out. But no, seriously, that is something that I struggle with. I do struggle. I've always struggled with just stepping out on faith and using my talent, because I know I can do hair. I know that, you know. And it's just like, one day I take it serious, and the next day it's like, So yeah. I do need to get out of it. That's something.
But I mean, my whole thing is, you don't do that at work,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Every day you get up, you know you need that paycheck. So it's like, don't sell yourself short either. You get what I'm saying? Even if it's, you know, you starting to promote, and you know, I'm gonna do on here on these days. Yeah, you be tired, but it's like you were trying to get out of somebody else's workplace and into your own, you know. And that's the same thing for me, because while I'm talking to her, I'm talking to myself too.
Yeah,
that's the same thing for me. I can clean a house. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, I got this new job. I'm working more on this. I'm always working at this job on the weekends. So during the days that I am off, I'm tired. But those are the days that I should be getting up, focusing on myself and focusing on my business instead of just sleeping. Although I can't help that I'm really tired, right? Because I'm doing 12, 13 hours at this job.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to write that down. These times, on these days that I'm off, this is what I'm going to do. And I feel like the night before, and I used to say this in my little healing journey, write down everything you want to do the next day. You don't have a specific time, but these are all the things that you want to accomplish the next day. And that way, if you keep doing that, you put yourself in like a routine. You know, before I go to bed, let me think about all the things that I want to do tomorrow. You know, work. I know you got to take something to basketball practice. After basketball practice, if I want to stay in a shower for myself for an extra couple of minutes, just write down something. You know, just write down something. And it's like each night, you know what tomorrow and what you're looking and what you're looking forward to doing. My bad, that was tearing me up.
Toe you down.
It was tearing me up real bad. I couldn't even get that out. Yes, I just all have to start shifting ourselves into our self-lives. That goes for men, that goes for women.
Yeah.
You know, write down everything that you want to do for the next day. Start a routine. Get up in the morning, you know, go do something that you like, whether it's go sit at a coffee shop or if it's working out, or, you know, do something that you like, you know, start doing things that you like more, and you won't feel like you're such in survival mode when you start doing things for yourself. Because a lot of times you have the time. You just don't make the effort to
do it. Yeah. Oh, you're right, girl. You ain't said nothing wrong. Write it down and make a plan. Yes, mama. Yes. That's what we're going to do. Everybody, that's what we're going to do.
That's
my crying emojis. That's what we're going to do. We're going to write it down. We're going to make a plan, and we're going to stick to our plan.
And next
we're all going to be living the soft life era. Okay?
And next week when y'all come, we're going to ask everybody who wrote down their plan, and don't lie.
Don't lie.
Because this is Monday. This is the start of the week.
Yeah.
So, y'all go ahead and start it out tonight. This was a good show.
It was. I really appreciate everybody for joining us tonight. As always, we love you guys so much. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you guys next Monday. Same time.
We're going to go to a field trip to Exchange City. We're going to all do that. Because I never
do that. When you hit the lottery, don't forget me, brother.
Yeah. All right. I love you guys. We will see you guys.
Love you guys.
Thank you so much. I love you, sis. Have a good night.
See y'all later. Bye.
It starts with a question. In the quiet of the night, staring at numbers that don't reflect your heart. But your follower count does not define your talent. Don't let the algorithm dim your light. Welcome to a new era. At Swain Family Records, we're rewriting the rules for the independent artist. We're not just a label, we're an ecosystem built for those who push harder. Step into the competitive arena. This is where live music meets real impact. From live competitions to deep storytelling, here the community decides your momentum. Unprecedented exposure, real fans, real networking, real growth. This is a place for leaders. Host your own events, build your membership, and earn your share. The harder you push, the bigger your lane becomes. Community support keeps these doors open. Together, we are unstoppable. We're building the infrastructure of the future. Apps, radio, and direct-to-fan power. We are building the people first, so when we launch with momentum. One ecosystem, multiple revenue streams, real community, no middleman. Swain Family Records, build your legacy.